Developing this morning, we are working to learn more about an overnight crash. This is involving a sheriff's cruiser in St. Paul. So it happened just after 11 last night. This is at 12th and Robert Streets in St. Paul. There was a Ramsey County Sheriff's squad car that was damaged in the crash. State Patrol was on the scene. Now, the other vehicle there, extensive damage. They had a front tire that was taken off, broken windows. We are working to get more details on what happened. We have reached out to both Ramsey County and to the State Patrol. We will update you just as soon as we learn more.
Let's get to the latest in the fraud crisis, because two of Minnesota's leaders, Governor Tim Walz and Attorney General Keith Ellison, are expected to be in Washington, D.C. today. This is to testify at a House Oversight Committee hearing.
And just this morning, there's a new report from the committee, and it outlines their investigation so far into fraud in our state. Our Barrett Leone has that report and what we know about today's hearing. Barrett.
Hey, good morning. Right now, we are digging into that 53-page report. It was just released within the last 2 hours, and it alleges that the governor and attorney general were part of a cover-up. It claims that they knew of credible fraud concerns in Minnesota's state services, social services programs, and failed to do anything. Now, all of this coming out as the governor and the attorney general, both leaders, are slated to testify in front of Congress later this morning. Now, they're slated to testify at the House Oversight Committee hearing on fraud and the misuse of federal funds in the state at 9 this morning. Republicans launched an investigation into Minnesota's social services program last December, and this hearing comes after several state fraud scandals, including the $240 million Feeding Our Future scheme. The report released this morning by the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform claims state agencies knew about fraud concerns since 2019 and had authority to stop payments but continued funding it anyway. It even cites the Feeding Our Future case, claiming payments continued despite, quote, serious program deficiencies being identified. The report goes on to say this caused a loss of $300 million in child nutrition funds. Now, Governor Tim Walz and Attorney General Keith Ellison will testify in the House Oversight Committee at 9 this morning. You can watch the hearing in its entirety on our WCCO YouTube page.
We'll carry it there live. All right, Barrett, thank you.
Right now at 6:05, we want to turn our attention because we're tracking the newest developments in the war in Iran.
Deadly strikes on U.S. forces overseas are hitting close to home here with the loss of a Minnesotan.
Sergeant First Class Nicole Armour from White Bear Lake was killed in Kuwait on Sunday. She was 39 years old.
Let's go straight to the live desk with Maria Lisignoli, because you're going to share more about Sergeant Armour with us, Maria.
Yeah, that's right. Sergeant Nicole Armour was a wife and mother who served her country in the U.S. Army Reserve for 2 decades. She was first enlisted in the National Guard in 2005 before transferring to the Army Reserve in 2006. Sergeant Armour deployed to both Kuwait and Iraq in 2019. She received several awards and decorations over the years, including the Army Commendation Medal. Her husband told the Associated Press she was just days from returning home, saying, quote, "She was almost home. You don't go to Kuwait thinking something's going to happen. And for her to be one of the first, it hurts." The couple has 2 children. Her husband said she enjoyed gardening with their high schooler and going rollerblading and on bike rides with their 4th grader. The news of Sergeant Armour's death also drew responses from Minnesota lawmakers and leaders. Governor Walz said, quote, "She answered the call to serve and gave her life in service to our state and nation. Minnesotans are wrapping our arms around her loved ones." And Minnesota's highest-ranking Republican in Congress, Tom Emmer, said, quote, "Our community, state, and nation will forever be thankful for her service to our country." Sergeant Armour was one of 6 soldiers killed on Sunday. 4 have been identified so far.
Our Maria Lisignoli with that update from the live desk. Maria, thank you.
As Maria said, the Pentagon has identified Sergeant Armour and 3 of the other soldiers who were killed. All 4 of them were assigned to 103rd Sustainment Command that's based in Des Moines. The Defense Department said that they were killed in a drone attack. And last night, the leader of Operation Epic Fury spoke directly to the families who lost loved ones.
First, I'd like to express my deepest condolences to the families and teammates of the extraordinary Americans who've been killed in action. And I'd also like to extend our prayers for a speedy recovery to the wounded.
3 U.S. military officials who spoke with CBS questioned the assertion, that the building the soldiers were inside was adequately fortified. The Pentagon refuted this and said every possible measure has been taken to safeguard U.S. troops. That attack is still under investigation. In a statement, the chief of the Army Reserve said, quote, "We honor our fallen heroes who served fearlessly and selflessly in defense of our nation. Their sacrifice and the sacrifices of their families will never be forgotten." The Pentagon says nearly 2,000 targets have been hit since the U.S. and Israel launched strikes against Iran.
But Iran is also striking back with drone attacks on the U.S. targeting the Middle East. Now, a drone strike occurred near the U.S. consulate. This is in Dubai. Sources are telling CBS News that CIA sites were hit in both Iraq and Saudi Arabia. Just yesterday, President Trump gave this explanation for his decision to strike Iran. This is while he was hosting Germany's chancellor.
We were having negotiations with these lunatics, and it was my opinion that they were going to attack first.
Congress is gearing up to vote on a war powers resolution possibly later this week, and that would require congressional approval for further military action against Iran. Enter a new CBS News poll that shows a majority of Americans say the White House has not clearly explained its goals in Iran. More than 60% of respondents felt that way. And coming up in the next half hour, we're going to break down more numbers from that CBS News poll, as well as the economic impacts that you could see as that conflict continues.
New this morning, a troubling Safe View advisory. This was sent out to University of Minnesota students last night. According to the notification from the university's Department of Public Safety, there was an incident that involved indecent exposure. It happened about 7:45. This was at the Recreation and Wellness Center. They say that a campus community member was involved. So they do have a suspect description: 6 feet tall, 210 pounds, thick black mustache, short black hair. They say he was wearing a black jacket and blue shorts when he left the area. If you have any information, call police.